Hello, welcome to Ephemera Files by Tommy. Today I am going to share with you this great big journal, and I made this for a special someone. This is a Bible study devotional journal, but don't let that turn you off if that's not what you're interested in. You may still get some good ideas in here. And I just encourage you to follow along. You may see something that you like. So to start off with, this journal is, let's see, 11 top to bottom by, I think, 8.5. I cannot see my numbers. 5 to 14, just slightly less, about 8.5. Yes. And that's not counting the ruffles and things sticking out the side. I don't know how many pages it has. I do know it has 4 signatures. I didn't bother counting the pages. I had a few things that I had intended to add into the journal that wouldn't fit in the journal, but I still want the recipient to get them. So I have simply set them on top. And they are a 90-day devotional, gratitude devotional. An envelope of goodies that I intended to use in the journal, but I didn't use everything. There are brads and gold paper and cupcake liners and all kinds of things in there, vellum pieces, stuff like that. And then a My Little Golden Book about God. And like I said, it didn't even fit inside of the journal, so I am just adding it on top. So we'll take those off the top. And here is the cover. And I have covered the entire journal with this fabric here that looks like a Bargello type pattern. I sprayed the fabric with these two things, Flickering Candle Distress Mica Stain and Glimmer Mist in, what color is this? Twinkle Yellow. And one of the two is still rubbing off, and I've got a feeling that it's this one, since I just got it on myself again. So I am thinking that maybe the mica stain isn't such a good thing to use in journals, maybe in artworks and things like that. Or if you're going to use it in a journal, I suggest some kind of a sealer, because you will see that on some of the pages and things inside the journal that it's everywhere. On top of the fabric, I have layered this front decoration. I have a layer of tulle. There is this strip of gold ribbon. There are doilies, a cupcake liner, a fancy one, gold thread, different stickers, an old piece from jewelry, some gold metallic page, and this printable that I got a few years ago at a retreat I went to. You will see these 4 screws here. Those are actually Chicago screws, and they went through all of the layers of the cover and the inside cover because I wanted to make sure that nothing came apart. On the side here, I have this tassel, and I did not tie it tightly because I want my recipient to be able to take apart all of these ribbons and threads and strings and rickrack and yarns to use as she wishes. She can keep it as this tassel, or she can take it apart. And it is on this skeleton bulldog clip. And here is the spine, and this journal is 3 inches thick, just almost 3 inches. Here is the back, where I have had 2 oh my goodness, eyelets, there we go, in the back, and I have threaded the closing yarns and such through them and they come around to this chantilly knob is what it's called. I have the ribbons tied in a bow so that it doesn't have to be untied, and I have a vintage earring, clip-on earring, tied through the, or just clamped onto the bow so it can be taken off if needed. I had a little wad of used washi tape up all in the ribbons there. That wasn't necessary. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up again. And I'm going to try very hard to keep it all in frame. It's a big journal. Right here, this is a page from a pad of papers that I had. And right here you can see I have the corner protectors on the outside corners here, and then I have corner protectors on all four sides here. This is the other side of the Chicago screw. Because there are 2 layers of cardstock, there is the fabric that is on the cover. There are the edges of this ruffle. There is this other 2 layers of cardboard, I'm sorry, and a layer of felt, and the layer of fabric, and the cardstock. And I wanted to make sure that all of it just stayed together. Here I punched a little hole in the middle of the door, and I added one of the Tim Holtz ring brads to look like a door knocker there. I have some sari ribbon that is just decorating this joint here of the spine. You can see some scrapbook paper back here. It is a hidden spine. You don't see anything here. And I have that hidden spine covered with another coordinating fabric, or not fabric, scrapbook paper there. So here on the first of the 4 signatures, I immediately started off with pockets. There are 3 pockets here, and I have made tags by using a corner punch and a hole punch. I did not use a tag punch. And then I rounded those corners so that they will go into the pockets easier. You will notice all of the teal and turquoise and sea greens and such in here. This is called the teal door. So here we have a belly band with vellum and cardstock and tissue paper and some numbers from a game that I got that I have taken apart and used in various projects. But the colors went perfectly. And here I have a sheet of journaling paper. And those are both, let's see, this is a digital from my shop, and the other side comes from the Graphics Fairy. And I'll try not to do talking unless I have to, because it is a very thick book. But right here I'm going to talk again. This is a hand-dyed paper. This is red cabbage paper. There's a pocket with a piece of stationery in it. I took a book apart and used a lot of the pages. This is a color catcher sheet that you use in your laundry, and it catches the colors that would normally get all over your other clothes. And this is a dyed fabric softener sheet, but I like the effect. It's very wispy. Hymnal Pages. Here we have a pocket with 2 tags in it. This tag has had a piece of embossed paper added to the front. And then this is a Rita Donnelly flip, so this little tab shows you that you can open it up and have some writing in there. These stickers are from the Happy Planner Faith sticker books. A piece of vellum here. A little shallow pocket with a coloring card in it. And a belly band on this side. I made this journaling card from a greeting card. And those stickers are from the same sticker book. This is from another journaling, Bible journaling book. And you'll see sentiments and Bible verses in it. On this first signature, I have some beads and butterflies. We have another piece of journaling paper. Let's see, this paper clip comes off. This is attached so that it flips open, and that simply tucks inside there. This opens up for some journaling. It's a journaling card being held on with a little bow tie paper clip. This journaling card here is made from wrapping paper and music paper, lace, and a digital that I'm not sure where I got it from. I will try to find it and link it below. And then there is washi tape strip behind it. Hymnal Pages. Simply added some doily to that page for some interest. I have a floating pocket here, and it has inside a ruler that says His Kingdom Rules Over All, some journaling paper, and this foiled cross die cut. And this is tissue paper on the back side of it. And it's held in place with that paper clip that has some stretchy ribbon tied to the end. These pages I had to join two together to make them long enough for the journal and for the pages to be going in the right direction for the lines. And so where there are seams, you will see lots of different places where I have helped to enforce that seam, whether it was with book page or napkin or fabric or scrapbook paper, all different kinds of things to strengthen that. This folded pocket is from my friend Emily of Junk Journal Inspirations. These two tags were given to me in an exchange. Let's see, and this goes here, and this one goes here. And then I also have in this pocket this gold metal bookmark that has different names for God engraved in it. And then, just like we started the first signature, we end it with two more pockets with some scripture cards tucked inside. The second signature has a pocket here and two long coloring page strips that I've just tucked in. On the inside, we have this tuck that I've created from an envelope with a journaling card made from a greeting card. And I have just made this journaling card by punching the edges, adding some sari silk ribbon, a sticker, and a sticker. Here we have a bookmark that is made from a greeting card that I had. It is held on with a Tim Holtz tiny paper clip and a little scrap of ribbon. Here's another one of those joined pages. It's a piece of the fabric, and like I said, the gold gets everywhere. Here's a brat that has a little tassel hanging down behind. I kind of like the gold being scattered throughout this journal, though. Here is another piece of that game board that I've used in a few projects now, and then a set of 3 journaling cards. And I made this belly band by punching 3 equidistant holes and then using the holes I punched out flipped over in between, and then adding this little sticker down here. Over here we have a side pocket with 3 smaller pockets with little tags that I've made tucked in. They have dictionary page and smaller tag shapes cut out for writing. And we have this journaling card, which is another sheet of the game board. A journaling card from By the Well for God or Creative Retreats. I'll have to look it up. I think it's Creative Retreats. And a tag that I made from that same game board. I will link the video below on how I made this pocket. Here we have a paper clip with a banner, or a banner paper clip, however you want to put it. And that's just an embossed piece of paper. And this is a journaling card that simply sits on the edge here and is held on by the paper clip. That paper clip also holds this card catalog, library catalog card, and it's titled Faith, the Power of Believing, and another journaling card from Creative Retreats that says Ask in Faith, and I like how that pokes up. There's a pocket here with some fancy yarn that's got some pom-poms on it, and I've simply tucked that into that pocket. That is a digital card that was given to me. Here is the center of that signature, and I have beads and a little jade cross tied on there. Little collage. Here we have a book page pocket with a journaling card tucked in with some sari silk ribbon tied onto it. A journaling card here that has cardstock. It's made from an index card. Has cardstock and vellum and washi. All of this is washi, gold thread, and a sticker from that same sticker book from Happy Planner. And a little card here. I think that one's from By the Well for God. And an altered paper clip, also from By the Well for God. This, I think this is from a calendar. And it's not write-onable, but I really, really like the picture, and I like what it says. And the picture just, I don't know, I just really like the picture. How many times can I say that? That same paper clip is also holding on this journaling card. And again, there's that game board. I think that the color just works perfectly. Here's another belly band with a journaling card. And another little card here. It tucks right behind that vellum and tissue paper strip. Here is another pocket that I showed on that same video as the side pocket earlier, and it has a guest check with a little bit of tissue and a brad tucked in the top. Another of the verse cards in it. It's got some gold thread behind and a little collage down here at the bottom with a little paper flower and some green mini staples holding it together. Here's a card front that is used as a journaling card. I have Sorry Silk holding these two together. Pocket here that contains a coloring card and a journaling card that is made from a library catalog card. Have a couple of stickers, a brad, and some rickrack on there as well. And then the back of that signature has a pocket that holds this long journaling card, also made from that game board. I am still talking a lot, aren't I? Third signature, we have a pocket in the front. And in this pocket, we have some writing paper and a journaling card. It's another journaling card that was given to me in Happy Mail. There's a pretty little brad. I like that brad. And then journaling space and a sticker. This envelope is attached to, let's see, how did I do that? Yes, it is attached to this page, and in the envelope itself I have this journaling card and a set of stickers. I think that the colors go really well with the journal. And then being held on with this paper clip, which is why I got confused, I have this piece of paper. You can journal on the back side. And then it slides down through this belly band here. Put the paper clip back on before I forget about it. And this card, or this envelope, just slides the top down through that belly band loop. And inside I have another journaling card from Creative Retreats and another journaling card that I made. And I made that envelope from scrapbook paper. A little collage here. This is from Ideals magazine. Both sides. I have folded this ledger paper to create a couple of pockets. It can be unfolded and written on. And then this pocket holds writing paper. I have a little bow clip here and another little journaling card. This flips open, so you've got more journaling room there. And then on the other side, it is a pocket that holds a journaling card and a couple of pieces of paper. It is decorated with a little bit of embossed scrapbook paper as well. Square paper clip is holding on to this journaling card. This piece of paper folds this way and this way. And then we have a little collage over here made with a cupcake liner and some gold thread and a sticker. The center of this signature, we have one of these ceramic flower beads on there with a smaller bead and a token from Tim Holtz that says Journey. This is a booklet that is tucked into this belly band that I made with a bunch of strips of paper and put a brad through. And this just has a variety of different writing papers. Let's see, how did I do that? I had it over the page and I just had that front cover. Nope, I had all of it except for the back cover tucked through there. And this is covered with napkin and doily and another cupcake liner. And it is actually sewn on my machine. I I didn't like the saying that was on that one, so I covered it up. A little bit of wrapping paper there. Here's the other side of the ledger paper with a pocket. And this is a magnetic bookmark holding onto this collaged journaling card. Here's the other side of the ideals paper. I just left it short like that. It looks like a little accent, and I like that. This page, I'll take this paper clip off, and this flips like this. So you've got writing space there and writing space there. And then you can also write back here and here. And I'm going to put the paper clip back on because on the back side it holds this little card. This giant paper clip is holding on this journaling card that I made from a greeting card, and I just have another journaling card tucked in behind there. And I try to stagger them so that you can see all of them at the same time. I think that's really pretty. And these two pockets on the back of this fourth signature just hold some blank journaling cards. They're simply greeting cards. Didn't do anything to them, they just already went perfectly. Now for the last signature, you see these right here, and they are hinges for this journaling card, which continues to fold out for a lot of writing space. The journaling card, or a floating pocket here that has a pocket on the inside, and I have, I believe, stickers and a journaling card inside. Yes, there's the stickers, there's the journaling card, and then this also is a pocket for journaling. And then on the back side is another pocket. And then I have a sticker on top of a doily there. On the back side, that same paper clip holds this journaling card, and this belly band has a quote by Martin Luther that I really liked on it. Here's another journaling page, another quote I didn't like, so I covered it up. This is a cupcake liner that is over that page. I think that looks really pretty. This is a little tiny booklet that I made out of a piece of paper that I was testing out an embossing folder on. And I just have blue paper inside of it, and little tiny seed beads that are tied onto the signature ties. It's only one signature, but I still think it's called a signature tie. And this paper is in here sideways on on purpose. It's in there crooked on purpose for interest. Some vellum here, more hymnals, a large journaling card here that has a little story on the back. And on this side I have another journaling card and another little thinking of you card, uplifting card. Here I have a collage that has a pocket, a library card pocket on top of it with a library card in it. This center of the signature has a piece of braille paper in it that I have folded up to make pockets, and inside are tags and frames and journaling cards on both sides. And on this signature tie I have this very pretty bead on this one, and a tassel and a little glass fish tied on that one. Here is another floating pocket that is being held on with a giant with it, not a giant, but a big paper clip, and it has 2 journaling cards tucked inside. And the front has tissue paper and some paper piecing strips that I have and a quote. And that pocket was made out of a greeting card. Here's a hidden paper clip that is holding on this coloring page and this writing page just over the edge. I think that this particular digital is from Lindsay Zenor at Nevermore Creations 17. And I had this floating pocket being held onto on the back of that. And this is from a digital that I am working on right now. Another tag with some embossed paper, a little bit more of that gold, and that didn't need to be on there. And this beautiful color, I'm not sure, is it organza? I think it's organza, being held on with a Tim Holtz tiny paper clip. 2 more journaling cards that are tucked into this side pocket that is all collaged up. Another one of the little stickers. And then this is the last page of the last signature, and I pulled that out completely wrong, but now you can see the secret. When you get to the back page, there's this long pocket that I have this piece of stationery writing paper that I have embellished with lace and rickrack that tucks into that pocket. But this pocket has this journaling card, and its secret is that it is on a short page. And if I don't pull it out beforehand, it looks like it's part of the decor, and then you go to pull it out on the back side and you're like, whoa, I didn't realize it was that big. It was a long journaling card for that little short spot. Well, it's not really that short. So let me get, this is the hardest one to get in. And I think it's because I try to stick it in further than it actually goes, because it actually, the pocket ends right there, and I try to go further. Now, with my journals, I include a pen, and I just thought that this one was really appropriate. It is a key-shaped pen. And that is the end of the journal. This is the teal door. It's made for someone special, so you will not see this one in my shop. I hope you enjoyed this flip through. I hope that you gained something, even if it was simply a technique or an appreciation for somebody's hard work. Thank you for joining me today. And as always, be kind. Bye.